Hi, everybody. I hope this is working and you can hear me. I am using StreamYard for the first time. I'm on my Facebook Live and my YouTube channel, so I hope this is working. I tested it several times before and everything looks like it is going well. Let me just my Facebook page. Let's see. Sorry, I should have already had this on. Da, 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 da. Oh, I hope it's working. Love using new things for the very first time. You never know what you're going to get. So, am I going live? Okay, I think it's working. All right, so thanks for bearing with me. I am Cassandra Bouvier, and I help busy but productive moms look great so they can feel great. And my mission is to help empower, educate, and enhance the health and beauty in all women, one spray tan or teeth whitening session at a time. And I'm super excited about today and the next following weeks. I do want to just say thank you all so much. I really appreciate all the likes, comments, and shares. You all are awesome, especially all the referrals you guys are giving me or sending all your friends to me. I really appreciate that. It's definitely helping me grow and get more confident in myself. So thank you so much. I've been wanting to kind of do a series on skin condition and spray tans. It's kind of crazy figuring out what I want to talk about, when I want to talk about it, and strategically placing these things. So I am still figuring it out. So thanks for sticking with me. If you are watching today, now, or later, just thank you all. So, skin condition. So, if you've been worried about getting a spray tan because you might have had or might have a certain type of skin condition, I hope I can help ease your mind into possibly trying a spray tan out, because sometimes the spray tan can actually help minimize the appearance of our flaws or condition. I personally have uneven skin tone, stretch marks, bruising, maturing skin, and a whole bunch of other things that I'm insecure about. And when I have that spray tan on, I feel a little bit better. So over these next few weeks, I will talk about certain conditions, how a spray tan can help, and certain techniques that I provide to give you your desired spray tan. I'll also mention my recommendations for actually holding off on a spray tan, as I'd hate to irritate an acute condition or just end up looking bad, because there are instances when this definitely can happen. I believe I'm going to try to stop saying so much and smacking my lips. I have a drink this time, so I feel like that might help me. So excuse me. So today I'm going to talk about oily and dry skin. Week 2, my plan is to talk about stretch marks, tan lines, blending, or camouflaging sunburns. Week 3, maturing skin, age spots, and hormones. Week 4, other skin conditions such as eczema and vitiligo, psoriasis, etc., because there are different skin types or skin conditions that we can use a spray tan to help kind of minimize those. Week 5, possible issues with spray tans or other sunless products. I do want to have a disclaimer out there that if you have severe allergies, are pregnant, have diabetes, or have respiratory issues, you should always consult with your physician before getting a spray tan. So today, I'm specifically talking about dry skin, oily skin, and pH levels. I always use a pH balancing prep spray before all of my spray tans, just because it helps. I feel like it always helps give you a flawless tan every single time, no matter what type of condition your skin is in. So our skin is naturally around a 4.5 to 5.5 pH level, but the ideal level of pH level to absorb that DHA, which is what provides that beautiful tan look, is between a 5 and a 6. So sometimes the products you use at home can affect that pH level of your skin. Some products make your skin more acidic, leading to inflammatory conditions like eczema and acne. If you're too alkaline, it can lead to that dry, flaky, red, irritated skin. And using a pH balancing spray will not only balance your skin by bringing it to that ideal 5 to 6 pH level, but by doing this, I'm also improving that spray tan life by 25%, removing those oils, makeup, and buildup or residue that you might have, and maximizing that moisture retention. So, dry skin. I personally struggle lately, I feel like the last year or two, with dry skin. I'm pretty sure my hormones have something to do with that, having babies and breastfeeding and all of those things. Because I moisturize, I drink plenty of water, and I exercise, which they say also help keep your skin hydrated and moisturized. So my recommendations, if you have dry skin, what you should do, I always recommend these things for anyone that gets a spray tan, but if you have dry skin, I definitely recommend that you need to stay moisturized and hydrated. So you're going to want to moisturize daily up until the day of your spray tan. I recommend using lotions and creams that have natural ingredients or are sensitive or are for sensitive skin, and drink lots of water so your skin stays hydrated. I recommend showering the night before your spray tan or at least 6 hours prior to your appointment. If you are unable and can only shower right before, then don't use too much product during your shower as it can affect that pH level in your skin and can negatively affect your tan. Also, scented products and lotions, creams, or the use of perfumes or even deodorant, they also can affect the way your spray tan adheres to your skin as it forms another barrier. So don't use those, especially the day of your spray tan. Also, ideally, you'll want to exfoliate with a non-oil-based scrub and an exfoliating glove or rough cloth. I personally like to use an exfoliating mitt and sometimes a soft bristle brush. Then I shave because it does not feel good to do that after you shave. You're also going to want to shave and wax at the 12 to 18 hours before your appointment, so just that night before. I recommend that because especially me, if I shave my legs and I get a spray tan right after, my pores are still, I feel like, open, and that solution just, I don't know, penetrates deeper or something, and I feel like I just have lots of pory, tanny skin. I don't know. It's not the prettiest thing, but eventually does fade a little bit and looks fine later, but we just want to avoid that altogether. You'll want to come to your appointment with bare skin, so no lotion, deodorant, makeup, oils, etc. If you do, I do have a shower in my house that you can use if you want to rinse. I would suggest just rinsing and not using any product, or we can, like if you just have deodorant or makeup on, we can just use makeup removing wipes, and that will help take that off. You'll also want to bring loose dark clothing and sandals for afterward. And then what I like to do during your spray tan, I use a barrier cream for everyone, unless you guys just tell me you don't want to use it at all. That is completely up to you, but I definitely would recommend it. You want to put a small amount of that lotion on drier skin, such as your hands. I like to get all in my hands, between my fingers, on my fingernails, and I actually like to do a little bit on my wrist because it helps that tan blend much, that transition blend much nicer. And then you can't tell you have a spray tan on. Also, your elbows, knees, and feet. Again, I like to do kind of cover my entire foot in between my toes and my heels. We do use sticky feet, so the bottom of your feet doesn't get any of that tan residue. For that, sorry, I'm trying to stick to my notes. pH balancing spray. So regardless of dry skin or not, I will always spray at least one coat of that pH balancing spray. I let it kind of dry. Sometimes I'll just take the hose and just dry you off a little bit just to make sure it is dry and ready for that spray tan solution. If you have excessively dry skin, then I will do 2 coats of that pH balancing prep spray, and then we'll just rub it in with a towel and then dry you with a hose. So that should help if you have really, really dry skin. Another thing that helps with dry skin and spray tans depends on the type of solution your spray tan artist uses, because that active ingredient is DHA, which has a drying effect. So the higher the DHA percentage increases the level of dryness. So really, you have light, medium, dark, dark AF or whatever. The reason why those are different is because it just has a higher level of that DHA. So I've specifically chosen a premium brand of solution that has natural nourishing ingredients that are aloe based, so it doesn't dry up the skin even more. And one of my favorite ingredients in the solution that I use is hyaluronic acid, which pulls that water from both the air and deeper layers of the skin to add that moisture. And as a spray tan artist, I've been trained on choosing the best solution or color, which is technically based on that percentage of DHA for your specific skin type and conditions that we kind of go over. And I'll make my recommendation based on these things, but it'll ultimately be your choice, and I will do what you like regardless. So if you have super, super fair skin and you want to be really, really dark, we will try it and see how it happens. Or see what happens, I guess. And then finally, I use a setting powder. I use that as a finish and setting powder after the spray tan application. So you won't have that sticky tan feeling. The skin feels dry and silky soft immediately afterwards after it's applied. It helps protect that tan as it develops. It hydrates your skin to extend the tan. Doesn't rub off on clothes or your sheets. We can spray any time of the day because it kind of just, like I said, helps set it in. It's all natural and hyperallergenic. It's talc, paraben, and nut and cruelty-free. Also, it has really great smell, and some of them have shimmers in them. If you're a type of person that doesn't like shimmer, we can do a non-shimmer powder. And I do want to kind of just say this. I am excited for a future add-on service. There is a product out there. It's called a sealing spray. So it's kind of like the prep spray, but it's afterward. And what it does, it helps eliminate that post-tan odor, which the solution I use I don't feel like you really have that burning odor afterwards. But if it did, this would help it. It also promotes skin hydration. It seals that spray tan during and after development, which is really nice. It can be used as a daily moisturizer and deodorant. It has a light, fresh scent. It's bronzer-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and contains eco-certified DHA. So, what you should do after your spray tan. Sorry if I'm going kind of quickly. I just want to make sure I get all of this out and not take up too much of your time. So, sorry, let's get back to it. After your spray tan, you're going to want to keep moisturized. Sorry, rewind. I'll tell you after your appointment when you can rinse, and your first rinse is always just going to be in a very warm, like a warm shower, not hot or anything. And you're just going to want to rub off that bronzer. I like to do it in kind of circular motions. And then when you're done, you're just going to pat dry with a towel. Your second rinse is when you can actually use a soap body wash. I recommend something that is like sensitive skin free or sensitive free for skin, something that doesn't have a lot of harsh chemicals in it. You'll also want to drink lots of water to stay hydrated. Stay away from oil-based products. This is something I'm still kind of researching because there are some oils that are actually good for your spray tan. I am going to start trying some of these and let you guys know how it works for me. But everyone's skin is different, so it will develop and take different products differently. So we'll just have to see what works well for you and what works well for myself. So always pat dry. Wear oil-free sunblock and apply approximately 15 minutes before going into the pool, ocean, or jacuzzi to help protect that tan as best as possible. Here are some little tips is stay away from Dove soaps. Apparently, which I never knew, but after learning more about spray tans and doing them, apparently their products and they have harsh chemicals that can actually take off your tan. So most spray tan artists will tell you, do not use Dove products. If you do need to shave during the life of your spray tan that you have, it's recommended to maybe use a conditioner on your skin and just shave kind of lightly. So let me take another sip. It's cranberry juice. Oily skin. If you have excessively oily skin, which I really haven't personally ran into anyone with this yet, but I've been trying to do a little bit of research on what to expect and how to avoid issues with that. What can happen is your skin or body can just be more resistant to the spray tanning as it just forms a barrier, is essentially what happens. And it's recommended that we use at least 2 coats of that pH balancing prep spray and rub it in with a towel to help remove any excess oils or residue so that the tan can actually adhere to your skin a little bit better. Sometimes the solutions can look a little, let me see, like sitting on the surface of the skin, like it's not properly absorbing. It just kind of looks wet and almost speckled. But rest assured that actually will all smooth itself after showering and the spray tan should look perfect. And there are some instances when I would personally recommend that you hold off on a spray tan. If you have very dry and scaly skin all over your body, it's best not to have a spray tan or use those sunless tanners as they will make your skin, your dry skin more noticeable. And if you have chapped, cracked, broken, or otherwise damaged skin, your skin definitely needs to heal before getting a spray tan. So those are some instances that I would highly recommend you kind of holding off on those. Just going to go through my notes. So I know I kind of shared a whole lot of information with you guys pretty quickly. My kids are downstairs and I don't know if you guys can hear them, but I can hear them and it's a ruckus down there. So I just wanted to get this all out and done so that you guys could have this information. I hope that it goes onto my Facebook like it's supposed to, as well as my YouTube channel. Then I will create that blog post for you all and share it again later this week. Thank you so much for being here with me, watching it now or later, and sharing with all your friends. If you have more specific questions for me regarding dry skin or oily skin, let me know. Or even if you have another skin condition that you're curious about, let me know and I will get those answers ready for you. Again, thank you so much for sharing and liking these posts and referring your sweet friends to me. I really, really appreciate it. And I just want to end this with a quick prayer and then we will be done. So, dear Heavenly Lord and Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you for all the guidance and wisdom that you bestow upon us each and every day. Thank you for letting us to continue to be a light unto others, to show them your love in your ways, Lord, and let us be humble and practice kindness and patience and love to ourselves and to other people. And thank you just for giving us these opportunities to show that and just to listen to you when we hear your direction. And thank you for our health and our safety and this abundant life. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ's name. Amen. So I will see you guys next week. Hopefully this worked really well and I will do it again. It seemed pretty easy for me. So let me know what you guys think and I will talk to you later. Bye.